Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. No, I know most of you are here for One Direction and Harry Styles content, and trust me, I get it. But today I want to introduce you to a band that, if you love emotional storytelling, poetic lyrics and songs that hit you right in the soul, you need to know about. This is a band that creates music that feels like reading a beautiful, melancholic novel. Their lyrics are like poetry, their melodies full of longing, nostalgia and raw emotion. They have the kind of songs that stay with you, the ones you come back to a few years later and feel them even more deeply than before. This band is called Counting Crows. Counting Crows' story starts in the early 90s when they released their debut album August and Everything After. This is one of those albums that feels like a full emotional journey from the start to the finish. It's poetic, it's haunting, and it has this raw, unpolished beauty that makes it timeless. The standout track, and probably the most famous one from the album, is actually one you might have heard before. It's called Mr. Jones and became the breakout hit. It's catchy and upbeat on the surface, but if you really listen to it, it's about longing for something more. Fame, connection, meaning. And it's not about a romantic relationship, it's actually about dreaming of making it big in the music world. It's a song about wanting to be seen, something a lot of us can relate to. But August and Everything After is so much more than just Mr. Jones. Songs like Round Here and Civilian Street are emotionally devastating in the best way possible.
She looks up at the building, says she's thinking of jumping. She says she's tired of life. She must be tired of something around here. She's always on my mind.
If you ever feel lost or nostalgic, or you're searching for something you can't quite define, this album will hit you hard. August and Everything After is so powerful because it connects deeply with real emotions. Round Here, for example, is about feeling lost and looking for something but not knowing what. And Anna Begins talks about the uncertainty of a relationship and how feelings can be so complicated.
I'm not worried. It's love, she said. Gonna have to think about the consequences. She can't stop shaking, can't stop touching her in this time. Kindness falls like rain.
And Perfect Blue Buildings, at the other hand, reflects on wanting more in life, but still not knowing how to get it.
Perfect blue buildings beside the green apple sea. I wanna get me a little oblivion, baby, and try to keep myself away.
All those songs on the album are so great because they express feelings we all experience. August and Everything After at the end is about searching for meaning in life. And I think this is what makes the album so special, but it was just the start of Counting Crows. After the album's release and a few months, Counting Crows blew up overnight because of Mr. Jones, but fame wasn't what Adam Duritz, the lead singer, expected. Instead of feeling fulfilled, he struggled badly. Duritz has always been open about his battle with dissociative disorder, a condition that made him feel detached from reality. Imagine getting everything you ever wanted and then realizing it doesn't make you feel real. In Mr. Jones he said, "We all want to be big stars." And then he became a star, but his life still didn't get easier. It got harder. And you can hear that pain all over the albums that followed. After the fame of their first album, Duritz disappeared for a while and served at a bar because he wanted that feeling of a normal work. Their second album, Recovering the Satellites, is way darker than their debut album. The production is heavier, the lyrics are more intense, and you can feel Adam wrestling with fame and isolation. Songs like Along December are absolutely perfect.
I guess the winter makes you laugh a little slower, makes you talk a little lower about the things you could not show her. And it's been a long December, and there's reason to believe that maybe this year will be better than the last.
By the way, Gracie Abrams covered this song lately in LA.
Wish you would. Na 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 na, yeah.
And it's all about time passing, regret, and trying to hold on to hope even if everything feels broken. My favorite song of the album and personal recommendation for you is Miller's Angels. It's a raw, reflective song about the complexities of love and loss, and I think it captures this feeling perfectly.
Miller's angels in black and white welcome everyone in. Children dreaming of wrong and right, wrapped in grace and in sin.
Counting Crows' next album was This Desert Life, which is a kind of mix of the two first albums. It has a dreamy, wandering quality, and songs like Colorblind are heartbreakingly beautiful, while tracks like Mrs. Potter's Lullability showcase their signature poetic storytelling.
If dreams are like movies, then memories are films about ghosts. You can never escape, you can only move south down the coast.
By the time they released their fourth album, Hard Candy, their sound had evolved again. This album is more polished, but deeply emotional. Holiday in Spain, for example, is one of the absolute standouts in the discography of Counting Crows.
Take a holiday in Spain, leave my wings behind me, drop my worry down the train, and fly away to somewhere new.
But the song most people probably know from this era is a cover of Big Yellow Taxi, which was actually a hidden song on the EP and got viral because of a feature in the movie 2 Weeks Notice. Fans then wanted to buy the song, but most of them didn't knew it was a hidden track on the Hard Candy album and left the record stores disappointed when they thought they couldn't buy it.
Why not? They pay paradise to put up a parking lot. Hey, 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 pay paradise and put up a parking lot. I wanna give it why you wanna give it why you wanna give it all away. Hey, hey.
By the way, featured on the song is Vanessa Carlton, who later got famous with her song 1,000 Miles. The newfound fame led them into making the soundtrack for Shrek 2, Accidentally in Love, which some of you may know from TikTok. For me, these four albums, August and Everything After, Recovering the Satellites, This Desert Life and Hard Candy, represent the best of Counting Crows. After this, they kept making great music, but nothing quite hit the same way, even though some of the albums after that are great too. I recommend listening to their 2014 record Somewhere Under Wonderland, for example. But this first era was probably the most noticeable, full of raw, poetic, full longing lyrics and reflections. And honestly, I think more people need to hear these songs. If you love artists who actually feel something when writing, who tell stories with their lyrics and make you feel like you're living inside the movie, then you need to give Counting Crows a chance. So, have I convinced you yet? Counting Crows aren't just a band, they're an experience. Their songs grow with you, they hit you differently depending on where you are in life, and that's why I think they deserve more love. If you check them out, let me know which song you love the most in the comments. And of course, if you enjoyed this video and want to see more deep dives into incredible artists, don't forget to like, subscribe and turn on notifications. Until next time, stay safe, keep listening to beautiful music, and I see you in the next video. Bye!